Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is Let's Play Zanki Zero Blind. This is Zanki Zero, The Last Beginning. Now, this game was also made by the same people that made Raging Loop, the visual novel game that I recommend quite a bit. Now, it also seems that these people are also the ones responsible for AI Somnium files. So, many of the visual novels I recommend as being the best, namely AI Somnium Files and Raging Loop, were both worked on by the company that made this game. Now, there are others I recommend, but those two are the ones I recommend the most highly, and the people involved in this were involved in that, and that. But I must warn everyone, while I am playing this game blind, and I don't know what to expect, aside from the fact that your character is a clone that keeps dying and learns from it. So it's a visual novel roguelike, like The Binding of Isaac sort of thing. The only downside is that this even had a little warning at the start saying not for the faint of heart. So there are, and I'll probably make this warning at the beginning of every video, but there will probably be graphic violence and gore in this game. So if you're not comfortable with violence or gore, this is not a good game for you. So let's double check to make sure it's actually recording. It looks like it is. Yep. So, damn it! I don't want to know! I just was moving my cursor. Oh. Okay. New game! Now, I believe there are 3D environments to this game, however. And apparently a 3D view! Okay, it wants me to use the D-pad and not an analog stick. But I can use the right analog stick to look. But they want me to use the D-pad to... This feels like a first-person Mega Man Legends. Oh, I don't really move. Okay. I feel like we're missing context and music. It's nice lens flare. This is a ghost person. Where am I going? Did somebody laugh at me? This is like, the way it turns, it's like one of those old style dungeon crawlers. Okay. And I keep hearing Alma from Fear! I don't have first-person shooting powers or slow-mo powers, Alma. I think you're the wrong universe. You're like anime Alma? Does it mean I get to slow time later? It's at least a nice crystal water. It would be a... It's like, oh, I must be at a tropical resort. Oh, I'm not. I'm at the post-apocalypse. Is this just to let me get familiar? Well, since I do know the main premise of this game is that this is a visual novel roguelike, and that I'm a clone, and every time I die I'm supposed to fall out. And every time I die I'm supposed to learn from it. That being said, it's going to be like probably one of the goriest games out there, because they felt the need to explicitly warn me. Pointer. Okay. The pointer can control... Okay. Adjust the pointer to the spot you wish to inspect, and press X to obtain more information. Inspecting can trigger actions such as uncovering hints, granting items, and opening and closing doors. Be sure to actively inspect any spots that catches your attention by using the pointer. Okay. Does it change color? There's a sheep in a chair. Mashing the X button. Apparently I have to be closer. Can I move closer to this? Well, that at least answers the question, do I get a sheep, a book? Inspect! The difficulty can be changed later. Oh. Why are you recommending difficulty level 3? REC, I assume it's... that means recommended? Okay, part 1. Enemies are almost non-existent for those who want to focus purely on the story. There's no need to worry about stress, bladder, or ailments. It's like a survival type game. And destinations are marked on the map, but this offers the least rewards. Okay, so no hazards, enemies are forgiving, and I get a map to help me to know what to do. I get GPS, but less rewards. Enemies aren't too strong, ideal for survival life numbers. Bladder gauges increases slowly, and stamina doesn't decrease as much. Challenge higher when you start getting used to it. For those who want to enjoy a real adventure over a real challenge, enemies are a bit stronger, but grant greater rewards. Manage your stress, stamina, and bladder for a true survival experience. So I have a stress meter, a stamina meter. My enemies can be 1 Pikachu, 2 Pikachus, Attack on Titan Mecha Pikachu, fused with Madara from Naruto. Well, since I want to focus on the story, let's go with the easy difficulty, because I would like to focus on the story. Sunday, July 8th.
July 8th, 2018.
Voice acting. It's also a tad quiet. I'll turn up the volume. Let's see how this works.
I was standing on the rooftop of Mashiro Garden Tower.
Maybe a little loud. Let's try this.
The city nights were hot, humid entering the start of summer.
Still a little
wind blowing under the moon.
Still a little much. Let's try this. I think this would be a good volume. Yeah, it's a roguelike visual novel. So it's basically like Binding the Isaac, but, visual novel with gore. Colorful lights illuminate the city below me. Each of these represents a family, with people living their own lives, and I had snuffed one of them out. I'm sure you had a good reason. Life has no reset button. I'm sure the game, being a roguelike, is going to prove that wrong. I used to think these words held no meaning to me. Where did I go wrong? It'll be fine. Just don't do it again. Everything is beautiful. I want to cry. You'll probably feel better afterward. But the bright lights make me want to look away instead. That's why I hoped. That's why I prayed.
And there I stood, just wishing for the world to end.
And then it did. Ow. Splash. How did you miss?
So Higurashi, male, 25 years old. This is you now.
Yeah, that's my name. I'm Naruto.
Graduated from Keio University, employed at a publishing house. Yes, you're elite. Oh, that's right. We don't have much time. Let's begin then.
Begin? Where is there to begin? My life's already over. Just leave me alone.
Illuminate a brighter future for humanity.
can't hear you without my glasses.
You know, you're gonna dry up like a prune if you fall asleep out here. Poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke.
You stop poking me.
Oh, he moved. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John? Morning bells are ringing. Morning bells are ringing. Ding, dang, dong. Ding, dang, dong.
Okay.
It's still really bright. So hot.
So, higher difficulties that to manage stress, dehydration, my bladder, my stamina.
Good morning. What's your name?
Haruto Higurashi.
We meet at last, Haruto.
Hi.
Is this place?
I'm on Garage Island? Sachika.
I'm Sachika Hirosaka. Nice to meet ya.
Sachika. Hirosaka. Hi. How are you today?
Haruto!
Yeah.
Well, at least she's happy.
Is this place?
Yeah!
Garage Island.
Eh?
Does the whole game take place on this island? Because it doesn't look like a very big island.
What? Damn it.
It's kind of why I feel otakus would have a better time adapting to things, because we're like, oh, you're a vampire person with big tits from the future? Sure! I'll immediately accept this as truth and not freak out. Well, I'm glad you're still... I'm happy that you're glad I'm still alive.
So,
That's right.
Okay?
Oh,
This is like the game Rust, but happy and cheerful. It's like, oh, it's survival, but you actually have proper teammates, cute anime girls, though I would prefer someone older, but hey, At least somebody cheerful to talk with.
Eh? How's that? Thanks.
Yeah! Let's go!
All right. The blue sky and the blue sea. Buildings submerged in the water. And streetlights that no longer turn on. In this perfectly clear, apocalyptic world. My weekend has come to an end.
Well, you must not have much planned because you jumped off a roof into a car. I'll be honest, if I died for whatever reason and I woke up in a place like this, so far I'd be relatively happy until I found out that I was living a roguelike world where, well, I was getting dead all the time.
Whoa! Ow! Whoa! Ow!
I don't see any water. I see these things, but I can't seem to use them.
Where are we?
Kind of like Minecraft and Isaac rolled together, but a roguelike, and we die a lot, so. Okay.
Let's take this. Whoa! Found it. Is this it?
Well, the music sounds slightly sinister. I'm about to die.
Satches.
Rio!
Are you good? No. Yeah.
Let's go!
Hey! Hey,
Okay.
everyone! We got a newcomer here!
I really like the left side of this room. We actually have all three sizes too. Pink is small, blue is medium, and the girl on the back is large, but all of them are very sexy. And then of course you have the one that's too young to be an interest, but hey, we can play checkers or something. So, but the three on the left, that's okay.
Welcome!
Oh, you're the serious type, aren't you? I was wondering what you'd be like.
Ah, medium's a police officer.
All
Gotcha.
right. Why don't you start by telling us your name, age, and profession?
Well, Naruto, as old as Kurama, and I am a Hokage.
My, it's like you're taking him in for questioning. Let's welcome him with words of love.
Froze, huh? Hope you taste better than you can see.
I hope I do too. I look forward to letting you find that out.
Haruo Higurashi, was it? Welcome to Garage Island. And my condolences.
So, you all woke up and found yourselves on this island too?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, before you did, this is actually a certain someone's third day. You know, Sachika, the girl who found you on the beach, she was the first to awake, so she's our island leader.
I'm your senior.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you're the one with the most experience, even if it's only by a couple days.
Also,
You ain't the only one who had their stuff stolen. All our phones and stuff are gone too.
My.
It was quite a shock waking up some unknown on an island. An unknown and deserted island full of ruins, no less. Deserted island?
Yeah.
Not fully voice act, but okay. So there's 8 of us in total.
yes.
Woman answers if, responding my inner thoughts. Maybe my face shows my suspicions. The classy woman's voice is soft, but there's an air of dignity and authority to it.
I'm sorry.
But I just can't immediately take your word for it. Dude, if you just went to a restaurant and blacked out, maybe that would make sense. But when your very last memory is jumping off of a building, you have to accept that, you know, your story didn't end, and there had to be some sort of unusual, if not supernatural reason for it.
Look.
You're probably right.
Wait.
What?
Answer me, please.
Okay, that's a good question. How did you know my name? Besides, if what you say is true, we might have all been kidnapped. How can you all stay so calm?
Now.
Haruto, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Yeah, it's cause we were kidnapped by the ghost from the Poltergeist movie, Well, now the TV's covered in snow.
Well,
Though modern TVs don't use static snow anymore, they just have a blue screen asking you for an input. Kids these days aren't going to know what static snow is, or VHS tapes, or cassettes.
Huh?
Yeah!
A cartoon.
Hey!
See?
So our Gantz type instructor is a cartoon. Well, it's better than the fucking old decrepit man from Gantz. At this point, I still haven't realized that the TV's power cable isn't even plugged in. Well, let's double check to make sure that this is recording. Yes. Okay.
Ow. Found it.
Oh wow. I can't remember. I think the last time I saw one of these TVs, I was very young. I actually played an old school NES on this one. Dragon Spirit, and I actually did have a TV like this. I played like Dragon Spirit and Robo Warrior and Mario. The original Marios. Yep, that sounds right.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV!
Okay.
Congratulations on clearing the mission, everyone!
Mirai, while you are a cute, innocent-looking sheep, I feel like I'm gonna grow to hate you.
We left some food for you as a reward, so be sure to share with each other. Look, Sho! Our friends are all together at last!
Yay! This is awesome, Mirai! Our fight is just beginning!
You're right, but you make it sound like we're getting canceled already.
Boy, I'm getting nervous. I don't know if I'd make a very good assistant.
He's really digging in there. I think you're a bit too lax.
Now it's time for your next mission. Let's make a toilet, okay? Go!
What? We're on an island. It doesn't matter.
Hold on! You're going way too fast.
Let's make...
I didn't mean the way you talk. We need to introduce ourselves first.
What? Again? How many times are we going to do this?
We haven't introduced ourselves to Haruto yet. We need to do these things properly.
Well, this is very surreal.
The rest of you already know our names, right?
You know, Mirai and Sho, I don't know if you actually no, you've referred to each other by your names.
I'm Mirai, the herbivore mascot and host of Extend TV.
I'm going to hate you.
I'm the assistant, Sho Terashima.
Why did you start getting nervous all of a sudden?
This is bad, Mirai. I'm about to pee my pants. I'm quick on the trigger, so...
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm wearing undies.
I think that just makes it worse. Ahem. Let's get back on track. The objective of Extend TV is to act as guides for all you last remaining survivors of humanity.
What?
We're here to make sure you all survive on this Earth that's now been reduced to ruins.
1. How? 2. How? And 3. How? 1. How did the world end? 2. How am I not dead? And 3. How did you save us?
The last survivors of humanity?
You see, humanity is now extinct. All except for you guys left on Garage Island.
What happened to the rest of the world?
What? No way! You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking!
Well, technically, Sho, you're a human too, right? And we have a talking sheep.
I've explained this to you a bunch of times, Sho. I'm really surprised you're surprised.
Huh?
You guys AI?
But how are we supposed to guide them? We only exist within this TV show and live in a completely different world than they do.
So we're being protected by AIs.
Oh, so you're aware of that somehow. We guide them by assigning them missions to clear.
Even with our guidance, there's no way ordinary people can survive in the harsh world out there.
Why do you seem so frustrated? Don't worry, they all have a special power.
It's at this moment I expect you to suddenly have your eyes go wide, bloodshot red, and look closer to the camera saying, "You guys are gonna die over and over." This is Dark Souls, the visual novel.
It's a gift from God himself. The X key on their belly buttons.
What?
X key? What's that? Is it like X Factor?
We'll explain more about the X keys later. For now, you'll need to build your base of operations.
This is like anime Rust on an island.
Now's the time for you to announce their mission, Sho.
Leave this to your trusty assistant. Here's the next mission.
You already said it's build a toilet.
Become a pop idol!
I'm going to kill you guys. And if we come back to life immediately from our clothes, I get to kill everyone again.
What is this, X Factor? You said it right the first time. We're going to have you all build a basic toilet. Without a toilet, something terrible could happen. Just like what happened to Sho.
Flatter me all you want, but I don't have another drop left in me.
Actually, I meant that yours is a bad example.
I don't want to hear any toilet etiquette from you, Mirai. You poop wherever you walk, don't you?
Hey, I use the toilet too. I even use the bidet afterward.
No wonder your butt is so clean.
Don't look at my butt.
Really?
Okay, that's enough. Time to say goodbye. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
What about this?
Well, even if you don't believe the apocalypse thing, you're stuck on an island and it's your only means of survival, so...
No.
Well, yeah, it makes sense you're forced to obey it.
You got it?
Imagine your last mission was to find me.
That's right.
Now it seems pretty like it. Obviously, they're being honest with you, like saying, "Hey, we're not really fully on board with believing that the world's over, but we are stuck on an island, being told to do things, and our reward is food. So we do what we're told."
Why, you?
That's the thing. I really don't understand this because, you know, men can piss sitting down too. I mean, I do it a lot of times simply because, well, you know, you have to poop at the same time. You can't just hold one in and do the other. What crimes? No one on this island's gonna hurt anybody.
Right.
We could just have like yellow caution tape saying, only come here if you have to shit.
No.
Guys, we're on an island where either we've been kidnapped and held against our will, or we're the last members of humanity. Either way, I think we're past the point of embarrassment.
Hey!
Again, even if you don't believe that the apocalypse has occurred, Haruto, you're on an island, and there is no means of escape. The least you can do is get something to eat. Get to know your situation a little better.
See?
Let me guess, it's a self-destruct button.
What the hell?
Well, I have a D-pad on my stomach.
Since when is...
Carefully touch the tip of my finger. Ow!
Don't.
Removal would require surgery.
Huh?
So we're all outfitted with tracking devices. So we have a doctor, a cop, a dude from a publishing house. The others follow suit and reveal their stomachs.
This isn't a gesture of submission, you know. Just want to avoid unneeded suspicion.
Yeah, we all doubted it until we saw for ourselves, too.
This is kind of embarrassing.
It's just your belly button. Besides,
While you're at it, feel free to gaze upon my chiseled abs.
I have abs too. They're just buried under a mountain of fat.
I might have lost some weight.
Well, we're all on a desert island. I would expect we probably are going to lose weight.
As you can see, we all got one of these.
What?
Also,
Yeah.
You know, while reality TV is popular, this would be crossing all of the lines. But they volunteer for that.
Presumably.
Again, people volunteer for that. This would still violate every law.
nah.
In that case...
What do you mean? The police are right there!
The thing is,
But...
That would make sense if somebody really went to that trouble. I feel it's a little loud. Let's go to this volume setting.
who knows?
How do I save? Honestly, just as likely at this point.
You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's starving. They did say they got us food.
Oh, yeah. Look at these luscious locks.
Yeah, let's figure out how to save.
Let's check the map. Where are we? Let's check the map. The destination is...
Oh! Oh, that's what I was trying to figure out. Thank you! Drifting Ruins. When it's game over, you restart your last save spot. Let's go and save. Okay, we have a save point. Well, let's go and end that here. I'll probably sparingly play this here or there, but I am very interested in it, so I hope everyone out there had a good day. Bye!